Hey y'all, welcome back to A Moment with Miranda, where we take a few minutes to reset, reflect, and remind ourselves that we are enough. Guys, today has been a day. It is my second day of just back to backs, like 13-hour days. It's been crazy. And today I want to talk about something that is very hard to face, but super necessary if we're trying to grow. And that is moving on from people who no longer serve you. This has been a topic of discussion multiple times, probably on this very podcast. But this topic came up today in conversation with a client. She was dealing with some mean girls, as we call them, in her industry. People who are more interested in tearing down others than actually supporting her. And of course, they were women, which is sad to hear. And as we talked, this sparked an even bigger conversation about what it means to let go of relationships, whether it's business or in life, that are holding us back and that don't align with exactly who we want to be or who we are as the core of a person. And the truth is, we are all amazing human beings. Like, let's give ourselves a pat on the back. We don't have to change who we are for anybody. But here's the thing, not everybody is going to see that. Not everyone is rooting for us, and that's okay. I know that that sounds freaky, but what's not okay is holding on to people who make us feel small or who drain our energy. It takes courage to say, you know what, this person or this space isn't serving me anymore. But until we do, we're holding ourselves back from the growth and happiness that we truly deserve. I think we've all been there, holding on to someone, whether it's a friend, a colleague, or even a mentor, because we think we need them in our lives. Maybe it's because they seemed influential, or we feel like we've just invested way too much time to just let go now. That is a sunk cost fallacy, and that is a problem. But sometimes all they're really doing is making us feel like we are not enough. And the reality is, if somebody is not rooting for you, cheering you on, and genuinely wanting to see you succeed, then why are they in your life? Why are you giving them that space and your time? Remember, y'all, time is the one currency that we cannot get back. It's hard to leave a space or relationship that just isn't working, especially when you've tried so hard just to make it work. We tell ourselves that maybe if we just did more, said the right thing, or showed up differently, things would change. But here's the truth, not everyone is meant to be in your life forever. And that doesn't make you a failure. It doesn't make them the villain either. I think sometimes we villainize people who just were not meant to be in our life. Sometimes people just simply don't have the capacity to be the kind of person, friend, or even a support system that you need. And that's okay. Letting go is hard, but it's also necessary. As long as we hold on to these relationships or situations that don't serve us, we're not giving ourselves that space to grow. And growth happens when we make room for the right people, the ones who value us and see our value, who lift us up, not the ones who make us doubt it. And I know it's easier said than done. It's painful to leave behind people you thought would be in your life forever. But I promise you, on the other side of that pain is a freedom. It's the freedom to be yourself without feeling judged, to pursue your goals without someone making you feel like you're not enough. There are so many people that will tear down your dream just because they feel inferior to you, or just tear down your dream because it's a Tuesday. You don't need people in your life that are going to consistently do that because you are enough. So, if you're listening to this and thinking someone in your life has been weighing you down like this, I want you to ask yourself, is this person helping me grow? Or are they just holding me back? And if the answer is the latter, it's okay to say, I'll still love you so much. I'm just kidding. It's okay to let them go. We won't cuss on this podcast. Maybe a little. You deserve relationships that fuel you, not drain you. You deserve people in your life who celebrate your wins and encourage you to keep going, not people who make you question your worth. Please don't forget that, because you are worth it. You are worth the space you take up, and I want you to take up as much space as you want. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Keep choosing yourself, keep making space for people who lift you up, and remember, letting go is not about failure, it's about growth. And as always, you are always enough, babe. Always.